What is the difference between getting jabbed in the sap sack by Mike Tyson and giving birth? In the one you create kids, in the other you kill kids. Anyway, point being, they both hurt and feel awful. However, there are feelings that are way worse than these.
It's hard to imagine. Picture me rolling.
Dealing with the French. Yes, there are nice French people, but there's also French dickheads, and these yacht batads are so annoying that they're way worse than drinking ass sweat of the prisoner named something stupid, like Juan, who doesn't fucking shower cause he gets too excited for dropping his soap in there. Every time I speak with a French person, they fucking have to correct me for not speaking as nasal as them. So I can't say au revoir, but I have to say it as if I'm inhaling helium queefs.
Au revoir.
Juxtapose this with the Spanish, who go berserk if you say even anything that's remotely Spanish sounding. Speakers of English use the neutral article the, cause we're all for equality. But not the French. No. I looked up on a very reliable source that in French, 56% of words are masculine and 44% are feminine. Now I'm offended by this. This isn't equality. Oh wait, more words are no, then I'm fine. And on top of that, table in French is la table. La is feminine. Table is an object. Hence, they objectify women. To be fair though, the French do have a lot of tasty food, and I like that movie with the rat that never bathed that somehow controlled the restaurant. Oh, by the way, why the fuck was that food critic so important to everybody? Since when do those nitwits carry celeb status?
My English teacher wanted to have sex in junior high. The only problem was my English teacher was a guy.
I listen to music in my AirPods a lot. That's right, AirPods, not wired earphones, cause I don't speak poor. Anyway, when I do, I rape my ears by blasting that shit very loudly, which basically makes me deaf. And this leads to the next worst feeling, which is the absolute embarrassment when someone asks you something, but you didn't hear them for fuck all, so you just laugh thinking they tried to be funny, but they keep looking at you expecting an answer, thus you must ask them to ask it again. This happens at the store a lot. Whenever the cashier asks me if I want the receipt, I just say you too, thinking they told me to have a nice day. And although it's embarrassing, it's also super smart, cause now they're distracted from the fact I shoplifted 6 tubes of toothpaste I used to smear the breads that I feed my children with. Clouds are like fat people. Huge and amazing to hug, but to a certain extent though, cause if you exceed the cushion limit of fat, then it's very uncomfortable to give you a hug. Now this is not fat shaming, this is venting about how mushy it feels when I'm giving a hug to someone who's exceeded that limit. Like the teacher of my child I hug every time I see her in the pharmacy. Now hugging skinny people ain't all that fun either though. There you can't embrace fully because you're basically hugging yourself. Anyway, if you don't agree, I dare you to hug a huge bag of pudding and not complain about the gloopy feeling. I love doing proper research, so I again pull out a source that can be trusted, and I'm a mathematician at heart, so let me prove my next point. Turns out, 40% of women are beautiful and 7% of men are handsome. That's 40% of 3.905 billion plus 7% of 3.970 billion. That equals 1.840 billion. This expressed as a percentage of the world population gives us 24.4%, meaning that 24.4% of the world is beautiful. Your parents are both beautiful people. The chance of being beautiful is 24.4%, so for 2 people, that means it's 6.5%. Now let's enter in the third entity within the family, which is you. And the chance of 3 consecutive people being beautiful is 1.5%. This small percentage here is proof for why looking in the mirror is the worst feeling for you. In life you will feel bad, but you will feel a whole lot better if you subscribe, like, and comment. Actually, that will make me feel better. You'll still be miserable.